Alright, let's give this one a go. So, Elephant Race, first time in the Porsche, the new Porsche 992. We've got a little bit of a setup on to help it out, otherwise it was a little bit too, kind of too oversteer, kind of way too touchy on throttle application out of a corner. Whereas now, what's everyone doing here? Whereas now it feels a lot better, a lot more calm, comfortable. I put TC 1 on 4 and TC 2 on 4. And let's just see how we go with that. I haven't driven the Porsche a lot in ACC. It is definitely not a car that I've driven a lot, if any time, on previous races. Never done any league races in it, so this is really kind of the first time running with a Porsche. Gets a blinder. Oh, it's good acceleration off the start, isn't it? Oh, crap. Here comes turn 1. Oh no, we're in the middle of everything. Can we... I'm looking at the radar, Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, crap! Made some good positions there. Let's settle in. Or go for this other Porsche. We'll stick on the inside and see what happens. Down to third. Oh, crap! Lambo getting out of shape. The problem I had previously with the Honda here was the brakes did not feel like they worked at all, and it just felt like it just had to keep on the brake even longer and longer and longer. So little Porsche brother there, a little bit of a tap, but we're still going. Porsche's pretty light, so if you get a tap you could be off into the distance already. So there's a car off, a couple of cars off. There was 10-pin bowling. I think they got one pin out of all of that. If you look at the new Porsche, it's just a beast in starting. Yeah, it was pretty good. Or 3.4. Yeah, 3.4. I reckon for someone better and higher in skill than me. And I'll start with 4.4, and then if I get the good feeling for it, I'll then reduce it down a little bit. At the moment, I want to try and keep these tyre pressures and the what do you call it, temperatures in check. Like you said, apparently they're a little bit more sensitive, a little bit more susceptible to sliding in version 1.9. But so far, that was a pretty good... How many positions did we make up off the first lap? Now I've got to concentrate and not hit any car in the rear. You got to assume every Porsche is the new Porsche. Every Lambo is the new Lambo. However, I have seen a couple of old Ferraris kicking about as well, so everyone's using the brand new Ferrari, the 296. I've seen a few people using the 488. I'm still getting used to and trying to get my head around the different type pressures, the lower ones, because I really like ingrained into me, like muscle memory sort of stuff, because I want them to be 27.5. 27.5 is for me the optimal. Whereas right now I see it, I'm like, it's wrong, I can't. Maybe that's why the car's not turning, it's not getting grip and stuff. Because the pressures are way too low, they're in the 26s. But it's the new tyre model, tyre physics? Is it a new tyre model, or is it just new physics because of the pressures, the temperature, the flex, the sidewall, all that other stuff? And show the nose a little bit, make him go deeper. Did he get the overtake done? I'll take the assist. Oh, if he gets it, I'll take the assist. Does not. Oh, we've got the other Porsche coming in from behind. We're going to get hit. We're going to go wide. It's alright, it's all good. Everything's fine. We all keep moving. That's good racing, I reckon. Yeah, new tyre? Okay, cool. It's a whole new spec. Ooh. Whole new spec, whole new model. Copy. Another Porsche on the inside. I've got to go a little bit deeper there. Is that a Porsche or is it a... No, it's a Lambo. No, it's a Porsche. Lambo spun. Okay, it's gone. Oh, don't go up the inside there. Who is that? Bracken. Hang on. I think I know that person. I think they are a Porsche driver, so they know what they're doing. I think that's an Octane Online Racing driver. Sam Bracken. What's your name? What's your online name? I can't remember. Gamer tag. But doing pretty good. I reckon I'm doing pretty good for my first race in a Porsche. I've got to get the braking a bit better than what I've been doing, so it is pretty bad. There's a Honda. See, the Honda's not super slow. It's just me. It's just me trying to drive the Honda and I'm not really quick in it. I can't really get the feeling of the brakes and of the tyres. The resistance feeling not too bad for a little race car. Oh, the brake lights are cool. The new brake lights on the Porsche are cool. So following one won't be so much of an issue because it looks pretty bloody sweet. So it's got that full long brake bar. What do we got for damage wise? We've got 3.8 seconds of damage and it still feels pretty good. Handling wise, it still feels pretty normal. I don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. Okay, I don't really like us and this pink Porsche of Noir. They might have a bit of damage, so they do have the number plate 4 on. So they're the 4th seed in this lobby. Or server. Oh jeez. Okay, it's like playing Russian roulette now. With the ping and the server and seeing where that car is actually going to end up. In front of us, beside us. You can take a little bit of curb in the Porsche, that's not too bad. I don't know about a lot yet. We're still testing the waters with that. So my idea or my perception from the Porsche, from the previous Porsche, is that they're a rocket out of a corner because they got awesome speed. Oh shit. And also they're really good on the brakes because they can brake a lot later than other cars. So I don't know if that's true or not for this Porsche. This ain't going to end well for both of us. Oh no, it does! Oh, didn't it? Oh shit, that didn't end well for him. Sorry. We got the fast done. I think it was clean. We didn't touch. Nice, very sendy. Yeah. It's a public lobby. What else are you gonna do? It's not a league race. Sometimes I feel a little bit bad, a little bit naughty with some overtakes, like in LFM races or league races. Nah, I'm happy with that. Between you and Bracken, yeah, it's both your pings causing the other cars to warp. Ah, copy. I don't think I'll be able to do the gap between us and Bracken because Bracken I think is pretty quick. I think they're quicker than us. Oh no, it's too much curb. Hello, hey, Skirt, thoughts on pork? It's actually pretty good. Hey, let's all team up, say we go on the pork and try and get Hendo back. See if he comes out of retirement if all the boys are doing the pork. It's actually not too bad. Like the default aggressive setup, didn't like it. I was gonna turf it, get put in the bin, try the Lambo and move on. However, thank you very much to old man Matchy who gave a baseline setup for it, and it is feeling so much better. So much better. And I'm trying to get my head around the tyres as well. It's awesome off the line, as a normal Porsche would be. It's a gun off the line, but it just feels pretty good. It sounds really good. With a baseline setup, not the default aggressive, it feels pretty good. It feels a lot more stable. Braking into the cornering and a special on-throttle exit. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. I think we qualified well into the 20s, and we picked up quite a few spots through normal mischief on lap 1 by other people, not us. We were pretty good. And then from that, we got 1 or 2 overtakes done as well, so could be convinced to do it. Why not? That and the new Lambo. Give it a go with the setup I posted, dude. I'm still learning it. But it looks pretty good. And we've got Buddy Bracken who's caught us back up again. We've got another car. So I say Bloody Bracken because he's quicker. He's in a Porsche and he's got a very high ping just like us to, I think it's a European server. It's LFM. But yeah, it's not bad. I've got to, you know, if we learn how to, hey, just go, jump on, what are you doing? It's Friday night. Jump on, do some laps. It feels pretty good. Okay, I'll just jump on. Yeah, cool. What are you trolling yourself now? So this here, so the brakes go a lot longer than previous muscle memory from car and track and braking marker. So you have to get used to that first thing. I punted at least, I think at least 2 cars because I just went so much longer in my brakes than normal. So yeah, I'll be AM pace. You'll be back in rookies in LFM. You'll be AM pace in OOR. You'll be qualifying behind me. Mate, your world will be upside down. You'll be getting setups off me instead of me getting them off you. I was pretty keen and dead set to race the Honda because you chose it, we chose it, we were going to run it, you got a livery for it, I was going to run the livery. One day for Arrow Race, yeah, you're going to struggle. Especially if you choose the Porsche. But if you look at me, I'm doing not too bad. This is first race. First race, I'll give you the setups. You just have to trust. Trust in the Spidey. Does my setup work? Maybe I'll let Bracken go. He's going to be quicker than us. I think he has been like all race. And LFM is hard to do the old spindles get right under their rear wing tactic. So because of ping and the car's going up and down. So yeah. You'll have a go, wouldn't you'll take your gaming computer back to your house at least once in the whole 3 weeks, won't you? To give it a run. But yeah, so I'm doing pretty good with the tyre pressures, tyre temps at the moment. I think that's core temps, so the rear core temps are pretty high. They're at 93 and 95. This is pretty good about the Porsche. You can see the tyre pressures and temperatures just on the dash. I quite like that. The livery maker could be pretty cool for the Porsche as well. Like the livery editor to make some liveries. There he goes. A little bit of a slide for the Audi. We've got him. 85 inch optimal. Ah, nice. Oops. What do we call it, Scope? What do you say? Pure on-track skill overtake. So what I'm getting is the Porsche doesn't really do the super late braking like the old Porsche does. I think it's a little bit different. Maybe because of the car, maybe because of the tyre model. Not sure just yet. It feels pretty good. 70 to 100 C is fine. Yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing 70 to 100 C. Is that core temp or is that or is that flash temp? Larger window, yeah. Engine more in the middle, yeah. So I think it's going to be, first of all, it's going to be about learning the tyre model, trying to keep them in check for at least a 25-minute race. Then you've got longer races like 60 minutes and so on. Because people might be quick at the very start, but then tyres might have burned out or grained or whatever they do now. That's pretty good. Pork sounds good too. It does sound pretty good. It's pretty good. It seems pretty good. Like you got so many dash options. Look at this. Look at all the dash options you got here. That's amazing. You get bored during the race, just flick through the dash. Feel like Audi wants to get past the Ferrari. Or the Ferrari is still pretty quick. Audi is trying to take advantage of it, but is it a Porsche? The Porsche up ahead is slowing the Ferrari down, so yeah. Cornelius! I think Cornelius might be backing these cars up into us. Bracken is gone. I don't know where Bracken went. So you don't have to worry about him for now. It's consistent. The Porsche feels consistent as well. That's another big thing. So Ferrari sounds awful too. Yeah, it's a V6 with a turbo, isn't it? Which is not really a GT3 car. Like, well done for saving the planet, but what about exciting my ears and my senses? Whoop, whoop, whoop. There's a little bit there. So we're on TC4 and 4, so 4-4. Hey, Logs! Hey, dude. I really wish I had that fourth monitor set up where it's above, like, my main monitor. And I can just read the chat just by glancing up a little bit, as opposed to I've got to look like over to the left. I was just going up like that. I wish I set that up. Ferrari doesn't have the legs on the straights either, so don't know what's going on there. You can have it in a low price and monitor mount. Well, my engineer brain is not working at the moment. It's on holiday. So I've got to try and figure out how to do it and where I'm going to put the mounts and the swing arm, and it's just, yeah, it's a definitely another year problem. You know, I work at a blistering speed of not unpacking my racing gear for months. So this problem will persist forever. But yeah, this is pretty good. Like the Porsche. I don't know if it's a goer, like it's a stay with the tyres, it lasts the tyres for ages, or if it's, you know, burns the tyres up. Don't know. That's what a lot of people find out, and I would probably grab that info from and steal it. Well, I feel a little bit slidey now. Maybe it's a placebo effect. Government planning, bloody oath. I need to hire three other people to come by and just look at the room. And then we go and have a coffee. And then we all talk about the planning aspect of it. And then we take a step back and we leave the site and we talk about the associated risks of it, environmental risks, the working plan risks, the physical and hazardous risks of the site. And then we also then talk about what would it be about doing no action. So inaction, would that be better or worse? Then we have to do another costing. So we have to get another 3 or 4 costings to make sure that we're not spending too much money of the public purse. Then we have to have another meeting in relation to the costings and the environmental planning. Then we have to get approval and sign off for the local mayor to come and anoint us for the day to get the work done. Oh, okay, there's a slide. I think I did pretty good that last lap, I reckon. What do we got? Pressures, temperatures, they're all looking pretty good. And that's only for a small government planning job. Like imagine doing something to a road. You'd have to book it in on the busy commute times. You'd have to make sure you inconvenience a lot of people, put the stop sticks up for a long time, extended the workers on road surface display about 1 kilometre in each direction past the actual work you're doing, so people slow down. Bracken's caught up to us. We've done some bad laps. Oh, I'm going to lift there. We've done some bad laps and he's caught back up. He's got a bit of damage on the front. I think we've got like 3.8. We've got 3.8 seconds of damage. And it's not too bad. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, he's going to go for it. He's going to just go for it. He's done it. Oh, shit. Jeez. I'm going to let him go. With that ping, we're going to need a safe little run home. With his ping and our ping. our pings combined, it's not a very pretty, not a pretty race and a good time. So I don't mind the engine sound, it's kind of mute, but the downshift and the wastegate sound bloody amazing. That's on the Ferrari? Yeah. I haven't done that yet. I feel like Bracken's going to attack. He's seen that I've had a few digs, and he might get keen. I don't want to get too close. I'd rather him have a good attack and get that Audi, and then move to the next car, so we can go back to the Audi and have a look. But I don't trust both of our pings combined. But yeah, it feels pretty good. Like, when you do get the chance, Porsche, setup, have a crack. I really want to try and get the Go setups for the new cars, and depending on what car we choose, if it's the Porsche or something else. Because we've never done the Porsche. Like, I don't know if you have, but I have never done the Porsche. And it might be the time to do it now, like at the start of a wipe. Yeah, Tarkov wipe. So the rear slides around a little bit now. So is that pressure or temperature, or is it the front's just not losing it, or not getting up to temp? We've got still got TC44, so it's still saving me quite a bit. We did Porsche and Ruse only. Ah. So you're a clean skin. You're a clean skin for Octane Online Racing then. They'll never know. That's the new tyre. Ah, okay, cool. Might take my PC in case home tomorrow and try it out. It's worth a try. Did 2 or 3 races? Yeah. I don't want to say the V word, but you're basically like that with me. You and I. Oh, these 3 cars. So that Porsche, the white Porsche up ahead is struggling. We've got 855. I kind of don't want to try. I will. I was going to say, I kind of don't want to try the other cars. I want to try and keep going with this to try and hone it in a little bit. Let's go, Bracken. Get that Audi. We got a Ferrari of Brixie coming in hot as well, so. Number 12 number plate as well, so. Got reasonable pace. Kyle Lami's not in the OOR race, is it? Like the OOR season? I reckon Kyle Lami is getting a massive run. Like, because the LFM version 1.9 like just dropped. And a lot of people do LFM. I think there was 4 or 5 splits as well. It was in split 2. Started in split 2. Okay, so that's a bit weird on that. So that last corner there, I've got to try and modulate the throttle a little bit more. Car behind us is catching. Doing 43.6s. The best I've done is, oh, look at that! Best I've done is a 43.1. Cool, in the race. That's not bad. I like it. I've got max wing, so I'm not really doing anything on the straights there. But the fray didn't catch me, did it? I don't think so. That was good! Oh, how I took that, that was good. Minimal inside curb, minimal outside curb. I liked it. I'll probably never ever do it again. Yeah, Scott, if you like, we can drive the Porsche. And then, yeah, we can learn it together, share setups, compare notes. You can check it, I reckon I could, if you give me the assets for your Team Supremacy kitty cat logo, I reckon I could chuck it on and we can give it a go. We could cuddle too. Yeah, only for cold, so make sure it's, you know, all above board. Final lap. 12 litres, too much. Not too old, but we've got 12 litres. Are they going to be last chance dives? Last lap. The Audi's looking for it. Yeah, the new cars. Way less fuel. So, all three of them use less fuel than the previous ones. That's a bit of a rort. That's really wanting them to use the new cars. Oh, Bracken, hello. Let's keep the Ferrari behind. Let's keep P11. I like 11. It's a good number. Yeah, the Porsche isn't bad. I actually don't mind it. This is more fun than I had in the last race when I did the Honda. The Honda was just like meh. The Honda, the front was not connected. It felt numb. It just didn't feel like there was weight at the front. I felt like there was a lot of stuff at the rear, a lot of weight and transfer at the rear, and the front just felt like void of any contact of steering wheel and then also road contact, road patch. Whereas the Porsche, maybe because it is the Porsche, but maybe it's because it's the new Porsche, it feels a lot better. Yeah. Also, send me the livery for it, Scott, like the asset pack for it, like the Team Supremacy logo, and let me have a crack as well. Then we'll do a blind livery taste test to the Berts and see which one they like. Oh, it's going to be dangerous. Yeah. Lost one. Oh shit. Oh, he's lost one. Is he going to lose another position, the white Porsche? Nah, Bracken won't. No, Bracken won't. He's going to stay. He wasn't going to. Oh, that last corner. Oh. So what's that? Is that the new tyre model? Or is that aero underneath the wing of the Porsche in front? I don't know. Alright, that was my first race in the Porsche. Best, I think we started P20 something because we did a pretty crappy qualifying. We had a good race. We finished P11. 9.5 litres. So let's take out about 8 litres maybe. That'll be pretty safe. The rear tyres got a little bit hot. And towards the race, it started to feel like it did slide a little bit. I wasn't too sure whether that was me, my inputs, the new tyre model, or something else as well. So, but that there is the first race with the new Porsche, the Porsche 992, and it felt pretty good. It's probably there's a bit of damage on the side. Oop, don't look at. If there was Bert's face, he'd be scratched up. But even with about 3.8 seconds of damage. It still felt pretty good and pretty comfortable, reliable and consistent with the race then at LFM at Kyalami, so yeah. Alright, well that is the Porsche. What's next? That wasn't too bad.